right, we are back with episode 2 of Murderbot, and this is a continuation of the story arc from episode 1. They got to the planet, they have our Murderbot in tow, and they are looking into this new planet for mining and science research, and they uncovered some data discrepancies. I'm going to spoil the whole episode, so if you haven't watched episode 2 yet, make sure to pause, go away, watch it, come back, because I don't do spoiler free. So essentially, they discover some discrepancies in the data and some like blank spaces in what is supposed to be this these survey maps that have been given to them by the company. And they suspect either the company's trying to hide something or the data is faulty due to crap machinery or something getting mucked up in the works. So the leader of the science team decides that she's going to go out and do a hands-on survey, and she's going to take the girl who was almost eaten with her to fly. Excuse me. Fly the hopper. It's been a long day. Meanwhile, she leaves our one and only security bot back at the base, where he gets interrogated by the guy who doesn't trust him whatsoever. And this is where things start to go horribly awry for our one and only Murderbot, because he's trying to keep everybody alive, but these two scientists are off in the middle of nowhere doing dangerous stuff, and they didn't bring a security bot along with them. And there's, of course, obviously these giant centipedes out there. So while they're out there, he's back at the base and he's unable to help them. And he's being interrogated by this guy who doesn't trust him, who is trying to hack into his memories at the same time and suspects all sorts of things. And he starts to touch on the governor and past memories. And we see our Murderbot having flashes of that sequence of events which he can't quite seem to remember. And he's lying his teeth off the whole time he's being questioned. Um, I think my favorite aspect of this, there's gonna be yawns throughout this whole episode, guys, because I haven't had a nap and it's late, and I've been up since like 3 o'clock in the morning. Um, One of the questions that he gets forced into is the guy's like wants to know why he won't make eye contact, and then he directly tells him, "I need you to make eye contact with me the whole time." And this comes back to Alexander Skarsgård doing such a great job with his facial expressions as the Murderbot, and it brings a lot of life to this otherwise robotic character, who's super uncomfortable making human eye contact. And he goes back to he's getting questioned about why he was empathetic to the girl when he was rescuing her in the episode previous, asking her about what planet are you from? You know, do you have any kids? And he directly got that line from the television show that he's watching. And took that from the doctor on the show, and of course he can't tell the guy that, but it's quite amusing to see this play out. Meanwhile, the science leader is going up this sand dune in the middle of this storm. One of the centipedes comes, but then launches itself over her, over the dune, and onto the other side, and we see a bunch of centipede corpses around this some sort of like glowing ball of energy. And then they send a drone from the ship over to see what it is, and the drone basically gets sucked into this magnetic field, and it just crumples the drone and blows it up. So there's some sort of electromagnetic field here, and this is when they start theorizing about what it might be. Is it going to be an alien device? Is it going to be, if it is alien tech, it's illegal for them to not report that back to the company, and are suspicious of the robot guy is like, well, technically they're, maybe they just don't want us to have it because they know we could get rich with it. Just saying. And turns out there's another survey team on the planet. Our science lead decides that it might be a good idea to reach out to that other team, establish contact, and touch base with them and compare notes to see if they've discovered anything worthwhile. And this is when we get a sequence of shots from the interior of that other base, and everyone's dead, including their security bot, which has had its head blown off. So something bad went down in that other base. which remains to be seen. So that's the end of this week's episode. It's a pretty quick one, pretty quick storyline. Can't wait to see what happens next because now the mystery is deepening about we've got an alien device or some sort of device here. What is this thing? Why is the other survey team dead? Why? How did the robot get knocked out? Um, Lots of questions, and of course the ongoing um, mandate from our suspicious character who wants him to focus on trying to reprogram or reformat his drives to pull those memories that he claims are deleted to see what's going on with him. So can't wait to see more, but it'll be a week until the next episode. So stay tuned for that. Like, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. And don't forget to check the playlist below to check out my review of episode 1. Love to hear your guys' thoughts on episode 2. Drop them down in the links below. We'll see you in the next one.